Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. In New Piece of Iraq, what's next? Today we talk about United Nation. Yes, Madame Jenin Blaskhart, United Nation envoy to Iraq. Yesterday she was in Tehran, capital of Iran. Why? Why she visit Iran publicly and really in Iraq they so upset from this movement from her. Madame Jenin, she understand the reality of the situation because before that, before Madame Jenin Blaskhart, the ambassador of the United Kingdom in Tehran also meet the Iraqi leader who have loyalty to Iran. The United Nations envoy watched and observed the demonstration from the beginning. She knows very well who killed them, who torturing them, who kidnapping them, who tried to stop them. She knows. And because she believe the Iraqi government it's a fake government, or it's just a mopey for the Islamic Revolution leader in Iran, Ali al-Khamenei. She want to go to negotiate directly. Yes, she doesn't need a middle person between her and the people who have the power in Iraq. Because of that, she went to Tehran. She met the biggest advisor for the Iranian leader Ali al-Khamenei, and she negotiate about many things. First of all, who is the next prime minister? That's mean al-Maliki, because Iran want al-Maliki, and al-Maliki will be the prime minister. And she asked them to stop rocketing the green zone American troop. This is some kind of negotiation between the United Nations and Iranian regime, because they consider Iraq the backyard for them. Yes. After all that, you noticed. And before Jenin Blaskhart, who visit Iran? Do you know who? The leaders of Taliban, even and they open politic offices in Iran, represent Taliban. And now you ask, who will make the explosions in Iraq and lead the terrorism here and here? They use all the cards against the new president in United States of America. They try to let them remove all the punishment against Iran regime. And let's talk about who is against the Iranian regime in Iraq. The government, of course, it's belong to Iran. Sunni and Shia parts, it's no problem for the political guy parliaments. Let's talk about the normal citizen. Yes, because they noticed Iran, first of all, bring all the kind of drugs coming from Afghanistan, Iran, and enter to Iraq and go to another countries. And in the timing for the last prime minister, Adel Abdel Mahdi, he said the drugs coming from Argentina. This is the funny things. Because they want to cover, that means the Iran, the angels, the holy country. After that, all the dirty markets, name it, whatever, anything coming from Iran. They want to make their economy stable using the Iraq economy, or actually using the Iraq, not just the Iraq economy. Everything they exported to Iraq, and Iraq imported from Iran without any kind of negotiation about the price, about the expire, about no, 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 no. We accept it. We want it. This is what the government said, and sign all the agreement with the Iran. Electricity, gas for Iraq. And if you don't know, we import oil from Iran. Yes, this is funny things. Just to make them feel good. Let them breathe in Iran, because no one deal with them except Iraq. They can't smuggling, because if we take a look for the Iranian border, Pakistan, no. Afghanistan, what they will export and import from Afghanistan? Nothing. Drugs, maybe. And fighter from Taliban, Daesh, sending to another places. Yes, we agree about that. But tell me about any material, anything, nothing. Russia, Turkey, it's a little bit difficult. With Arab Gulf, I don't think so. Just smuggling with them, yes. But they have very long border between them and Iraq. They use all their capacity to take everything from Iraq, give nothing. They smuggling drugs, all the type of drugs, tablets, the weed, anything, hashish, anything, to destroy the youth of Iraq, this generation who stop against them in demonstration with act, because they use all their tactics, killing, kidnapping. Of course they have hands in Iraq, like the militia, the gang. Of course. Why? Because they wash their minds like they are the holy people, and who they protect and fight for us and sacrificing for Islam. Like the leader of Islamic revolution, God sent him to save us with drugs and killing people. Is that normal? I try from one year, more than 1 year, to explain this situation. But the Madam Jeanine Blaskhart and the ambassador of Great Britain explain everything. It's make it for me very easy, because every time I give the evidence, proof, bring information, we talk about only truth, we give many friends, many activists, they killed, they sacrificed for their lives just for bring the information here to Iraq, what's next. But after all that, 2 person explain everything. Now the picture completely clear for you. You can see why they left Iraq, and this is United Nation envoy who responsible about Iraq, only Iraq. Why she went to Iran? Because she knows the right, she knows the truth, the ugly truth. That's mean there is no one can control Iraq except Iran. In Al-Hashd al-Sha'bi, militia, drugs, killer, everything. You can go to Iran to negotiate because Iran give them order from there, and that's it. It's over. It's done. She go there to negotiate about the next prime minister after the avoiding, of course, in maybe in 2 or 3 months. They prepare everything in Iran. No need to imagine there is someone will come and help us, save us. No, Iran decide that. Why? Because we have corrupt regime, corrupt government, corrupt Islamic parties, Sunni and Shia, depend on Iran in everything. This is the truth. This is the truth. And you know who is the victim? The Iraqi citizen. When the demonstration start, they know this young guys, those young guys make the biggest dangerous about the regime in Iraq and Iran, because they ask about something unbelievable for them. Freedom? What's the kind of freedom? They try to make a new kind of slave. Yes. Do everything, don't ask. They never thought there is education people in Iraq. They said no. They ask about their freedom. They want the best for the country. They want to live peacefully, with dignity, with rights, with normal rights for them. That's unacceptable for these kind of regimes, because they use all their tactics to let these kind of generation silent. They use killing. This program continue with the demonstration and activists. Simply, if you make any kind of demonstration, you are against the Islam. Why? Because Iran said that. If you ask about your rights, you can't, because they said you are against Allah wills. That means Allah accept for you to stay like this. God accept you to stay like this. Is that real? God accept me to be slave for these kind of people, stealing all our fortunes and all our money, all our hopes. And God accept for that? That's impossible. But because they have very special system from people who talk in a religious. In the Islam religion, you can play very dangerous game. You can find the people who bombing themselves and kill another people. Why? Is that normal? They are not crazy, by the way. Why? Because someone lied to them, washed their minds till they accept it. They convince them, when you kill yourself, you will have, I don't know how many virgins. It's a silly story, really silly story. And everyone who is not Muslim, he is your enemy. And they're using some part of Quran, قاتلوهم حيثما ثقفتموهم. That means kill them anywhere you find them. Why? Because he's not a Muslim. These kind of people who can wash the brain, that's most dangerous people, more than the killers, by the way, because they illusion the society about something not exist. Yes, not exist. In social media, you can watch all the activists when they killed them. They come in the motorcycle. Very young boy who did that. Very young boy. First of all, he must be ignorant, coming from the countryside. He never see cities, buildings, have very clear mind. They put these thoughts inside his empty mind, and they start to invest in these thoughts in his mind. Of course, he will be the perfect soldier for them, the perfect slave, not the soldier, perfect slave for them. They want these kind of people. And with a few dollars, that's it. They want this kind of generations. Threaten the people, threaten all the countries. Why? Why? We don't deserve that. The activists and all this demonstration. 1 year, more than 1 year, every day, not every week, I give lectures, I give new piece from Iraq, what's next. I just want you to know what's going on. Now, I think the picture is so clear for you. After when General Blaschart and the ambassador of United Kingdom in Tehran do this, you can imagine in which situation we are. Yes, unfortunately, we are the graveyard for dirty things coming from Iran, buried in Iraq. They bury our hope, our boys, our dream, our rights. Why? Because they think we are the backyard for them. They put all the dirty things, and after that, they destroy us. But the demonstration stand against them. The Iraqi activists, youth, everyone refused them. They must know that, because we will do, and we are doing our best. I hope you understand the situation in Iraq now. Thank you so much. Have a good day.